Good afternoon and thanks for joining us right here on what we call Hump Day. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Heather took the day off.
Did she?
Yeah.
Well, you know, school started today for a lot of schools.
Not the Heather, the social media
I know,
star.
I was like, what? She's here.
The other Heather that works here on Wednesdays.
It's a big day for a lot of moms.
Why?
Because kids went back to school in Fayette County.
See, I'm so out of the loop. I think I missed having kids.
I think what we're going to do is take every picture off social media that every parent has put on of their kids.
Thank you for
and
saying that.
forward them to Troy Thompson.
Oh, well, don't do that.
He wants to see them all.
All I want to say is it the day that all I see on my feed is everyone. I don't have a lot of friends with kids because, as I said just recently, I have no time for people with children in my life anymore. And all I see on my Facebook feed is everyone with their kids on the first day of school.
Does it make you regret not having kids?
I think they're doing it
I
to
feel
me
like there's
on
a little
purpose.
twinge in there, and that's coming off as...
No, I was envious when Ravi and Larka Moss came in a few weeks ago and they brought their gorgeous son in. And
because they're so much fun, right?
I adored him.
But then you can send him home.
Yeah, I did. In 1 hour.
Maybe he should have...
I was happy. All right, this is what else is going to make you happy, everyone. Does your dream wedding seem like a far-off fantasy? Midday Kentucky and ABC 36 want to make your dream a reality with one ultimate Big Blue wedding giveaway.
It's valued at over $30,000. That's huge. Our partners want to provide you with everything you could possibly need for the big day. We're talking the dress, the venue, the cake, so much more. It's super easy. All you have to do is go to WTVQ.com, click on the contest tab, and then submit a picture of you along with your lucky fiance. Here's the big part. Tell us your story and why you deserve to win, but you got to do it fast. You only have until August 31st to enter, and then the voting round begins for the top 3 finalists on October 1st. Get those stories in.
And guess what? There have been some really great stories coming up lately, which is fantastic. I think there's like over 100 potential bride and grooms that have just entered as well. So they've all been approved. Go on to WTVQ and have a look at what they look like as well.
There's a
all
lot
right,
of love
cut
in
the wedding
Lexington.
music. It's making me upset because I'm single. All right, something else that's going to make me upset. Here's a quick announcement. Girl Scouts announced a new cookie to their collection. This is too much, that's why I'm getting fat. A caramel chocolate chip cookie. It looks like a dressed up chocolate chip cookie, but apparently it also has swirls of caramel and is topped with sea salt. The important part is it's gluten-free, everyone. The only other gluten-free Girl Scout cookie is the Toffee-tastic. Now, in case you didn't know that, I'm gluten-free and I'm going to buy a box.
Wait, when did this start?
I don't know.
Yesterday?
Yes. Can I just give you an update, everyone?
Yes.
I cannot tell you.
With the cookie.
Yeah, let's get rid of the cookie people. I have to tell you know how darn sore I am? I'm on day 2 of that wretched gym thing. And I went to get out of bed this morning. My legs were like jelly. I fell to the ground. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. It's so bloody sore.
We should, you're putting this all online, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm now borrowed Dusty. Dusty, wheel over here, boo.
It's so dramatic.
See if we can get a shot of Dusty on camera 1. Dusty, come on over, doll. This is my assistant producer. You hear me talk about her all the time, and you know that she broke her leg when we're out filming. So if we can grab... I now use Dusty's wheelchair.
She has the best entrance.
Yeah. Give me a side angle shot, Dusty. Go sideways so they can see the profile of the wheelchair. Can we grab a shot of that somewhere? So this is what we do now. Dusty said, what are you doing taking this off the shoulder?
That was the best shot
ever. Are you trying to get a date?
Work it, Dusty, work it.
I now wheel this around every day. Dusty sits at the chair, and that's my transport.
I feel like that's a form of abuse. She needs that, and you don't, and you're stealing it from her.
Why didn't we get a full shot of Dusty? She took a top off her shoulder just to give her a bit of shoulder action.
She did, and she did a little...
Oh, she's too much. All righty, everyone.
She's so
it's
cute.
a horrible question. But is it possible you're too ugly to date? Believe it or not, there's a dating website called beautifulpeople.com, and you guessed it, only beautiful people are allowed to date on it. But if you are denied because you don't meet the standards, you can pay to get a doctor to tell you, well, hey, just come and sit on the couch, I'll tell you, what treatments you need to do so you can join. Now, the company decided to come up with the advice process after its founder was rejected by the dating site. Listen to how a spokesperson for the site explained the reasoning behind the selection process.
Why are you filtering out the so-called ugly ones? Well, you know, I think with every club in the world, there's a requirement to join. With beautiful people, you're required to be beautiful. Again, as deemed so by the members. The members are the ones who are deciding who gets into the site or not. You know, just like with Little League basketball team or you know, Mensa or the chess club, there's a requirement to join the club, and beautiful people is no different.
I just realised that's Samantha Armitage from Australia for the #1 morning radio program. I just recognised that voice. What do you think? You sent this in, didn't you?
No, but I think you're asking for it. One, let's just talk about pictures. Nobody looks like their pictures on social media now anyways. There's so many filters, there's so many apps. You see a picture, and then there's so many. Do you really want me to go into this?
Well, what I find really interesting is that I think everyone who puts pictures up on dating sites feels they're beautiful anyway, and that's okay.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I think if you're brave enough to go on a dating site and put an image of yourself up there, I think you've got to have that confidence.
I don't know about you, but I can't look at a picture and be like, oh, I'm so attracted to that person. It just, chemistry and love doesn't work that way.
Really?
No.
You can be physically attracted to someone immediately.
Yeah, but not from a picture, because
I know I am every morning when I look in the mirror brushing my teeth.
We all know that. We all know that. That goes without saying. But can you actually go on a dating site and you're actually like, this picture, I'm sure that looks exactly like them. That's not their best picture. Usually it's not, actually.
Well, I don't know.
And be attractive.
Look, I think the problem is here is that they give you a doctor's phone number to give you advice on what you can change to make yourself better.
This
in
entire
their
thing,
views.
yeah,
I think
whose opinion is it?
Well, cosmetic surgeons. I think they're actually on the backhand getting a slip back from the
Oh, of
cosmetic
course they
surgeon,
are.
because
And
you're going to go in there and ask for a nose job or
It's
eyes.
one person's opinion. I know you do a younger you and all that. I was in the world where beauty was important. Do you know how many top supermodels were rejected from agency after agency after agency because somebody did not see beauty in them? And I mean, you have Gisele Bündchen, who's now what, the top paying, I don't know if that still stands. What if she had gotten turned down by this because they didn't think she looked beautiful?
Well, I don't think she would ever get turned
But
down.
they might. Who are these
Yeah,
people?
you're
Beauty's
probably
in
right.
the eye of the beholder.
Tell us what you think. You put this up on our Facebook page.
Yes.
We're interested to hear your thoughts. Now, something else that I find quite interesting, should you pay a fine for cheating? A judge recently in North Carolina ordered a man to pay $8.8 million for cheating with another man's wife. Now, the state has a so-called jilted spouses law which let people pursue monetary damages if they've been cheated on. In this case, a man named Keith is suing another man named Francesco for having an affair with his wife and ending their marriage. Now, this has been ruled already, as we said, of $8.8 million. Listen, you've heard me say on this program before, you don't go out for takeout if the cooking's good at home. So, there's got to be a reason why the wife was cheating on the husband.
I love this law.
Do you not agree? Like, it's the truth.
And you know what? 8.8, this is North Carolina where this happened, isn't the highest settlement. Somebody won $30 million from a jilted spouse law.
Yeah, but you know what, Amber? You know what I find really weird about this? Where are these people going to get $30 million?
Well, yeah, they may
or
never see
$8.8
it.
million.
But you know, okay, let's get honest. Have you ever been in a cheating situation?
Completely.
Would you sue the person? Well, okay, this leads to another question. Are you more angry at your spouse or significant other or the person they cheated with?
Oh, no, I was more angry at the reasoning why.
So is revenge a thing for you? A lot of people are big on revenge.
You know what was revenge was that after he sued me.
Oh, he did sue
Oh, yeah,
you?
he did.
Oh, so you've been through this.
Yeah, it wasn't about cheating. He sued.
Oh,
because
okay,
we split.
another thing.
He was cheating.
Gotcha.
He had an affair and he sued me for what you call here alimony.
Gotcha.
But we were together. And what was satisfactory for me was he, you know, several years later, ended up with nothing. Do you know what I mean?
So you liked seeing
And
that?
I sort of just thought to myself, you know what? This is the guy that was so vindictive after the breakup. It didn't need to happen because I've always said there's no reason to have a nasty divorce.
Right.
There's no reason to have a nasty breakup. You fell in love with that person at that time in your life for reasons.
Sure.
Why can't you just be civil? I actually wasn't angry about the cheating thing.
Right.
That I'm like, you know, that's your cake, go eat it, dude.
So that's with your significant other, and I agree with you that revenge really doesn't do anything. It doesn't make you feel better. Sometimes you do stupid things in the heat of the moment,
Yeah.
and then you feel worse about yourself than you do the actual situation, which obviously doesn't work out so well. But here, this is the other person. They're mad at this other person. Is that misplaced anger?
The guy is mad, the husband is mad at the guy
Right.
who is having the affair with his wife. Look, I don't know. I think it's, you know, if it is all about, it takes two to tango.
It does, agree.
I don't know how you can sue the other person.
And in the lawsuit, the wife says that her husband was horrible, that he made her keep her hair blonde, made her walk around in bikinis, made her wear high heels all the time, you know, kind of was kept that kind of way and spoke down to her. And there were a lot of instances that she claimed he did. The boyfriend, or what do you call him?
Partner?
Well, yeah,
The
the
cheater?
affair partner. Yeah, I was thinking of a more fun word. But he is...
Suing back, countersuing?
Well, he's not countersuing. He's a... Why can I not think of words right now?
That's
It's
all
too
right,
early.
Boo. I've got you. That's what a co-host does.
Yes, thank
Tell us
you,
what you
Troy.
think. Head over to Midday Kentucky's Facebook page. Well, you've probably heard the phrase, love the skin you're in. However, the whole positive body movement is possibly receiving a huge blow, everyone. A study published in the journal Obesity reveals the number of overweight people who underestimated their weight has an increase on an average of between 6 and 9% from 97 to 2015. Now, the body positive seeks to end fat shaming and increase self-esteem, which is very important, but it seems to have an overall negative impact on the collective health in the US. What do you think, my friend?
Oh, this is so touchy, and I know
Is
either
it?
way. Yeah, because it just is. It is. Anytime you talk about weight, it's a touchy subject anyways. I just read some information this morning, actually, about how weight is such a huge problem here. It's diabetes, we're dealing with heart disease, all kind of things associated with that heavy weight. And so
Yes, but what they're
we weigh
saying,
the boat.
but what they're saying here is having a fuller figure. The body positive movement. They're saying that, you know, they shouldn't be shaming overweight people. They should just be, you know, encouraging that now. But what it's saying
Right,
is that
that's not good.
It's not
Exactly.
great because people are
And
think
I
it's
tend to
A-okay.
agree with that. I do. And I know that's probably not the popular vote. I think there's a healthy moderation. You can't be underweight. You can't be overweight. You need to stay healthy. And it differs depending on your body frame. There's so many variations. But when you see somebody morbidly obese, why don't you find something about their character or about their
look,
personality?
let's be real. That's not going to happen because
but we
that's
can't
not the
say,
society we
hey,
live in.
you're okay, because you're not. There's people that are morbidly obese
Yep.
that are dying on a daily basis.
And that's not necessarily all. They could have medical conditions
Sure.
on why that is. One of the things that, you know, the reason why I've started back at the gym and doing this fitness kick again is one of the things that I hate about Facebook right now, and it's been happening for a while, is they give you those anniversary pictures of what, you know, hey, look what you
It's
looked
so
like
sad.
3 years ago.
And you're like,
and
oh,
I
hey.
looked at one and it came up and it said, you know, with those memory things,
Were
and
you
it said
depressed?
3.5 or 4 years ago, I think it was, I went and got some Krispy Kremes. I was so upset about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it's cruel. I think it's really cruel to
is.
put them up.
I agree.
So now I'm in pain because of those
About
darn
that.
Facebook pictures.
Well, how do you feel about it? Do you think that it's a good thing or a bad thing?
Listen, we shamed women who were thin for a while. Then we're shaming people who are overweight. I just think shut up and do your own thing.
Just exercise and be
know what I
healthy.
mean?
It's not that hard.